Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to Ricola, aka Crystal's Crochet and Things. I'm trying to move the camera back, sorry. Should have done that before I hit record. Don't mind the mess behind me. I have children. Okay, so I have no finished objects to show you I have no finished objects that I can show you. I have a few finished objects, I can't show you them. They've asked me not to show them until the patterns are released, so that's fine. One is a small baby blanket, which would go good for the make along that Debbie's hosting, but I'm not allowed to post it, so I won't enter it. The other one that I did was a child's vest. So I signed up to do a child's vest size 10-12, and I used... What did I use? Oh, right. It was a Premier Yarn, Sweet Roll Premier Yarn. I had three skeins of that, or whatever you call it, 3 cakes of it. So I used that, and the vest size fits my daughter perfectly, except the hood was wonky. It's like half of her head. So my youngest one, Lily, she's gonna wear it, but she's asked me not to show it yet, and then So I made another one because I thought, okay, one would be for my oldest daughter, Emma, one would be for my youngest daughter, Lily. So I made another one in size 6-8, which is what Lily wears. And I used this new yarn. So once I can show you that, I'm gonna do my review on this yarn, the coastal cotton that just came out at Michael's. It's 204 yards and the color is purple. So I will do my review on this yarn once I'm able to talk about the vest and show you the vest. However, this designer has asked us to do another one because she's made adjustments in the sizes, in the hood, and I gotta be honest, I don't like to make a lot of things 2-3 times. I'm one of those people that I make it once and that's it. I'm done. I don't want to do it again. Unless I really, truly, honestly love the pattern, or it's something like, oh, like these mitts. I made a couple pairs now. So I made a couple, people have asked me, I made them some and I gave them to them. So this I don't mind. This is something I like making multiple of. I don't have a problem with it. And, sorry to, I'm all over the place this morning. Somebody asked me in the last video, so I found what I had left of the ball that I used. So I used the Stripe Wonder Wool by Loops and Threads, 270 yards, and it's a 3-weight yarn. So that's the ones that are on clearance at Michael's. I actually had to use gloves when I made it because it sticks to my skin. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I don't mind making 2 or 3 of the same pattern if I love it, like hats, things like that. But when it comes to garments that I'm not 100% in love with making the first time, and I made a second one because I wanted my younger daughter to have it. So I technically pattern tested 2 sizes for her. Now the hood on the smaller one, for some reason that one turned out fine. I don't know what happened with the bigger one, but whatever. So she wanted me to do another one. So I started it, but I haven't got it done. I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like doing a third one. I didn't want to do a third one, so I'm struggling to get it done. That was a long... that was me babbling a lot about that for nothing, just to tell you I don't feel like crocheting another one. Anyway, sorry, my throat is really sore this morning. I'm thinking I'm coming down with a cold. So I don't have any finished objects that I can really show you guys, but I'll show you and kind of do a yarn review at the same time. This is my own opinion. I purchased all the yarn that I talk about. If you don't like what I have to say, that's fine. You can have a different opinion. I'm using my yarn that I paid for, and I'm giving you my honest opinion about it, okay? So I bought the pattern. Is this it here? I think it is. Sorry. Ah, it is it. Woohoo! I never have the patterns I'm currently working on. I never ever have the patterns right with it. Go figure. So this one is, so I'm just looking for the first page so I can show you guys the Oh, good Lord. I'm telling you. I'm having one of those days where I wish I had just not even... Anyway, okay, here it is. The Road to Nowhere Shawl by Zeens and Rogers. So that's hopefully... I know it's in black and white. I don't have a color printer. So hers is every row is a different color. Like, I'm pretty sure she did like a blue and then a white and then a purple, then a white. So she had like one color was the same, but the rest was all different colors. It is... She calls it a modern... astronomical crocheted shawl. Make it with 4-ply or DK. I'm using 4-weight yarn. Hers uses 5 colors and a main color. So again, like I said, she does her thing. It is cool. I hate sewing in ends. I hate cutting. So a lot of times I will just shortcut and just go with a variegated yarn. So the one I used was the Cotton Colors yarn by Loops and Threads. That's the new stuff out at Michael's, right? What is this colorway? This colorway is Snapdragon. So I decided to, I'm not sure if the one I'm using right now is Snapdragon. It looks similar. Man, who knows? I think it is the same one, but I'm not 100% sure. So I will show you what I've got done so far. So it starts here, and then you keep going, and you increase on the one side, and the other side you don't increase. So anyway, here's where I'm at, and I want to show you because I'm super pissed off. Because I was like, oh, I don't mind that there was, you know, I'm not color controlling. However, when companies that make yarn do this crap, it just drives me bananas. It's like, what the hell? So all of a sudden, it went from this light purple here, and you can see I got 2 little stitches done. Then it switched to this blue, and then there was this ugly ass knot tying this ugly, well, this not ugly, tying this yellow in right there for that amount of color, and then switched to white. Like, are you freaking kidding me? That drives me nuts. I don't mind abrupt color changes, you know, going from one color to the next. I don't care. I'm not a big picky person when it comes to that. However, when you do crap like that, that irritates the crap out of me. Like, that is where your color changes were 2 seconds in of each color. That drives me bananas. Okay, rant over, I'm sorry. But that really pissed me off. I was like, you're kidding me, right? Like, this shawl is 80 rows. So I know that maybe nobody's going to notice it, but I'm going to notice it when it gets further along. I'm going to look back and go, look at that stupid color change right there. I'm one of those people, I don't pull out, I don't frog, I don't, whatever you want to call that, I don't frog it, I won't frog it, I don't care. I'm like, you know what? However, I think I might have to pull back all the way to the purple and then cut it and then just attach the yarn again when it starts at the white, because that really frustrates me, but I shouldn't have to do that. I get so frustrated when companies do that. Like, I understand there's a process, I don't know how to do it and all that crap, but I just find that frustrating. Anyway, okay, rant over, I'm sorry. So this yarn, I do like the yarn itself. It's soft for cotton. It is, did I give you the specs on it? It's 100% cotton, right? I think. Or am I lying? I might be lying. Yeah, no, it's 100% cotton. So for cotton, it is really soft. I do enjoy that, and it's going to make a nice shawl. So how this one goes, it's like you do the shells, and then you're going to have a border that's going to be solid in a different color. So I'm probably going to have to figure out what solid color I can do for this and what yarn I can buy, because I want to keep with cotton. So I got to figure that out. So I'm, 80 rows of this. So I'm happy with this yarn because it's going to be nice for summer. It's going to be nice for, well, not summer, maybe spring. It'll be nice because you can wash it. It's 100% machine washable, so that I like. All right, now moving on to my other work in progress. Jennifer from Cinnamon and Stitches, she's doing a shawl, or she released a shawl pattern, rather. If I could talk, that'd be great. So hers is to go with that yarn that she got to choose with Premier. She's got that pack, the Try Me pack, and it's in coral and it's pretty. I didn't have the luxury of ordering it right now. Maybe down the road I will, but for right now I just don't have the money or whatever, the resources at the moment to do it. So I'm just not going to do it. So what I'm doing, and I lost, well, I didn't lose it. It's probably been put upstairs and I just didn't remember putting it up there. I'm not far in because I've been having to do pattern tests and stuff. As you can see, I'm not far. I'm not even at the, that was random, but anyway. So I put that where the increase side is so I know which side to increase on. So I didn't get very far in it yet. I've decided to use the coastal cotton, and I'm using two different hues of the blue. This one is called Cloud and the other one I think is Indigo. So I'm going to do those two colors, maybe 3 because I might not have enough of those to do the whole shawl. So I am working on it, and the pattern is really easy. It's got, you know, kind of what I'm looking for right now, just easy peasy. I don't want to have to think too much when I'm doing it. So I'm using that, and I gotta say, working with this coastal cotton yarn, it is so soft and so nice, and it works really good. I love this yarn. I am definitely loving this coastal cotton yarn. It is very, very soft. It's very, very light. Again, I made that vest for my daughter, which I will come on and show probably next time I do a video. It is very light, and it's going to make great shawls and garments for summertime. It is the best one that I have found so far. The price is not, I'm not loving the price of it. It was, what is it, $7.99 for 204 yards. So that is a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. Like if you're making a shawl, for example, that Cinnamon Stitches shawl, I'm going to need about 3, maybe 3.5 balls of yarn to make it the size that I want to make it. So it is going to cost, you know, about, so if I was really smart, I would have ordered the Try Me pack because it was $8.99, I believe. And yeah, with shipping to Canada, it's a little more expensive, but if I'm paying $7.99 a ball, I work at Michael's, I get a discount. But if I'm a regular customer and I'm a regular person walking into Michael's buying this yarn, you get a coupon off 1. So $7.99 per ball, and you need 4 to 5 balls per project. That's an expensive project, and I don't love to spend that kind of money on regular yarn. Like that's a generic, to me that's considered a generic yarn. If I'm going to spend that kind of cash, it's going to be a hand-dyed merino, you know, that kind of thing. I don't like to normally spend that on generic yarn. I think a lot of us are like that. We kind of use a generic yarn because it's affordable. But when it's up to $8 a skein and you need 5-6 skeins, that can cost quite a bit of money to do a project. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I love that yarn. It's very soft. It's very light. It's going to make great projects for summer. I plan to make my daughter a few more things. I actually want to make her a sweater, and I want to make it out of that same yarn because it's so light and so breezy that she could wear it in the summertime at night when it's cooler. So I definitely am going to use more of that yarn, but it is expensive. So that's my opinion on it. So I've talked a lot considering I only had 2 little things to show you and none were finished objects. I've also started the subscriber pillow for YouTube. I have it upstairs. I'm working on it. Usually when I come home at night after work and everybody's asleep and I'm trying to be quiet, I just sit up there with the door closed and I just crochet stuff. So I have started it, and I will hopefully have that done soon to show you guys, and hopefully the next time I do a video I will have some finished objects to show you, or even just a pattern test release that I can talk about. Yeah, that's it. So that's all I got. Sorry I've wasted 15 minutes blabbering on. I will hopefully be back on in a few days when I have something to show you guys. All right, have a great day, everyone. It is Friday, so enjoy the weekend, and I will talk to you guys again soon.